Here's a list of things that I don't understand.
Let's go.
Maps. Maps in general. The world map. Who created it? How?
The world map was not created by a single person. Maps of the world developed gradually over thousands of years as different civilizations explored and recorded geography. Back then, world maps were created through exploration reports, astronomical measurements, surveying, and mathematics. Today, world maps are usually produced using satellite imagery and Global Positioning System, or GPS.
Google Maps. How does it know where I am?
Google Maps determines your location mainly using GPS, though phones may also use Wi-Fi networks and nearby cell towers to improve accuracy. Your phone has a small GPS receiver that listens for signals from multiple GPS satellites that are orbiting the Earth as I speak. Each satellite broadcasts its position and the exact time that the signal was sent. And because radio signals travel at the speed of light, the phone can estimate its distance from each satellite very quickly. By comparing distances from at least 4 satellites, the phone calculates its position on Earth using a method called trilateration. This produces latitude, longitude, and altitude.
How does my phone know where I'm touching it?
Under the glass of most smartphones is a grid of transparent electrodes that carry a small electrical charge. Your finger conducts electricity, so when you touch the screen, it changes the electrical field at that point. The phone's controller detects which electrodes changed and calculates the coordinates of the touch. And then the software matches those coordinates to whatever button or object is at the location on the screen.
Why does hot water freeze faster than cold water?
I can't answer this question, and the reason why is because we don't actually know. Hot water can sometimes freeze faster than cold water. Scientists don't know exactly why it happens and are still trying to work it out.
How are clouds holding tons of water and yet floating in the sky?
A cloud can contain a large amount of water in total, but it's spread out over a huge volume, so each tiny droplet is light enough to stay suspended. When droplets collide and grow large enough that air can no longer hold them up, they fall as rain.
Why does water expand when it gets cold, but everything else shrinks?
Water behaves unusually because of its molecular structure. In liquid water, molecules move freely, but as it gets colder, the molecules begin arranging into a crystalline structure, or ice, which is held together by hydrogen bonds. And this structure forms a hexagonal lattice with more open space between the molecules than in liquid water, which means that the ice is less dense than liquid water. That's why water expands when it freezes, and also why ice floats.
This one weirds me out, but apparently our eyes see everything upside down and then our brain flips it.
Our eyes actually focus light on the retina upside down because of how the lens bends or refracts light. Light rays from the top of an object are bent, so they hit the bottom of the retina, and rays from the bottom hit the top. The retina then converts this light into electrical signals that travel along the optic nerve to the brain, and the brain processes these signals in the visual cortex and interprets them so we can perceive the world with the correct orientation. I hope that was useful, and never stop learning.